I think that is the big difference from a sort of non-traditional bank or financier. Here you've got people who say, okay, we understand what the horse is doing, but we also like you as the jockey because we like the way you ride a horse, and make sure that you kind of get what you need in order to make the dream become a success. My name is Ashley Stone. I am one of the co-owners of Solo Studios, and together with Gettys, we are partners in the Solo Studios. Solo Studios is an art event that occurs this year, the 9th of August to the 11th of August, specifically in Riva Castile. And it's a fantastic sort of street festival where you come out, you see all the different artists in their studios. In addition to that, we're going to have long tables, sort of gourmet events, performance artists. Gettys, to me, is a boutique funding entity that you can go to and say, look guys, this is my dream. I need money for a year. And they were just brilliant. I always thought, well, I really love this town. I love the people here, the artists here. And that's how we ended up buying a guest house. We were looking to expand the guest house. We needed money. And I was referred to Gettys, in particular Brent Geddes, and I thought, well, I'm going to phone this guy, I probably won't get through to him, speak to his PA, and no one will ever call me back. But the experience that we had with him was incredible because I spoke to Brent directly, and then we got talking and they loved the town and they said, what else are you doing in the town? And then this opportunity came up for Solo Studios. And I initially sort of thought, well, I don't want to buy Solo Studios on my own. I think we need a sponsor type person. We don't have the money to do it in terms of what it deserves. And then when I spoke to the guys at Gettys, they said, well, we love the idea. We love the idea of community art. Perhaps you'll come in as your partner. And that's exactly what they did. It sounds cliched, but it's a very slick process. And you just don't expect it, having dealt with banks in the past. You just think, oh, well, this is going to take a while. And the more and more I spoke to them, the more and more I realized that these guys are actually very interested in understanding you as the client. And I think in traditional banking, the business is slightly peculiar. That's not a traditional type business. Then they don't want to do any funding for you. So there are companies like Gettys out there. I think I tried probably 3 of them. I sort of got the same kind of answers as the banks. And unless you fit into that mold, you get kind of kicked out of the process. Whereas with Gettys, it was different. You're dealing with the guys right at the top. They are also young, dynamic kind of business people, and they understand what they had to do to get to where they are. They know the struggles that you're going through. Companies like Gettys, and in particular Gettys, I think serve an important role in growing small businesses. Especially the ones that 20 years from now we look back and go, wow, that started in a garage. Now it's a whole chain of the brand is so much bigger. Those are the people I think from a finance point of view need to chat to Gettys, definitely, because they really make it happen.